Hi, you're listening to Say Less, where we talk about literally everything and anything.
Rants, thoughts, hot takes. This is the podcast for you.
No filter, no problems.
Say less. We said what we said.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Say Less podcast. I am Renee, your host, and I will probably be the only host you're hearing for a while for the next few episodes because my sister is really busy with her schoolworks, but the podcast must go on. So, for today's episode, I will be talking about breakups because your girl is officially single after such a long time of being in a long term relationship. I'm officially single. So, in this episode, I'll be talking about the breakup and what I've been doing to navigate the breakup and heal from this. So, if you want to learn more, then just keep on listening. So, first, let's talk about the breakup. So, basically, my ex and I broke up because of something related to trust and honesty. So, you guys already know what that is. He also developed feelings for someone else. And honestly, for me, I can't blame him if he developed feelings for someone else because I'm a firm believer that we cannot choose who we fall in love with, especially when we fall in love with them. But of course, I feel like if you're in the situation where you're currently in a relationship and then you suddenly start to have feelings for another person, I feel like you owe it to tell your current boyfriend or girlfriend that you are having feelings for someone else. Although it will hurt to know that, your current boyfriend or girlfriend has feelings for someone else, I feel like being honest with your partner is more important. If you're honest, like it's up to you guys if you will break up or, work on these feelings together. But yeah, I feel like, I can't really blame my ex for having feelings for someone else. But again, it would have been better if he was honest. But yeah, right now it's been like a month since we broke up. And honestly, I feel very free and light and honestly really I'm not gonna say super happy, but I'm also not super sad. Like I am just in that stage where I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. And I don't know how my relationship in the future will be like with my ex. I don't know if there's a chance for us to be friends or, even acquaintances, but I have faith in myself that when that time comes, if we do end up seeing each other again, like if we bump into each other in the mall or something like that, like I know I will have the grace to handle like whatever that moment will bring. So yeah, I'm not really like thinking about my ex that much right now. Like honestly, I'm just living my life to the fullest because I'm 25, I'm still young. I have like so much life ahead of me and so much like love still inside of me that I can give to, better people. I can give to my friends, I can give to my family, or I can give to like this new guy that I might end up dating. Like, at the end of the day, like I feel like I only cried in the first 2 days when we broke up, but in the next few days after that, like I honestly feel like I'm ready for this next challenge. I'm ready for this next phase in my life, this new single era. Which brings me to how I'm navigating the breakup. So I think how I navigated the breakup is first, like, no contact is really, really important. Like, for my own mental health and peace, it was really important for me to, remove our chats, remove the photos I have with him, because of course I don't want to be reminded of the past or reminded of that relationship we had. So, yeah, I feel like no contact and not seeing, them is also a really good part and an easier way to get over the breakup because, since we were already LDR to begin with, he's in a different country and I'm here. So, I feel like it's so much easier for me to just move on and forget about him. Aside from the no contact, the way that I've been handling the breakup is, of course, I've been spending a lot of time doing different side quests. And by side quests, I mean like I go out with my friends, go to the bar, or like pick up new sports or try new hobbies. I feel like it's really important for you to just rediscover yourself after the breakup. And since I'm finally single now, this is the best time for me to say yes to everything. Like, if someone invited me to like go bowling today, I'll just be like, yeah, sure, why not? Like, even if I'm so tired from work, no. Like, this is the time for me to say yes, to live my life and just really go explore, meet new people, make new connections. I guess another way that I've been handling the breakup is, of course, like I am on the dating apps to just, check out the market, check out the offerings in the market. And I'm also, of course, just trying to see like what I like and what I don't like in men. And at the same time, also just trying to see how I am like when it comes to like flirting. Like, I'm also trying to improve my communication skills. That's why, like, I feel like if you break up and you get on the dating apps, it's fine. Live your life, girl. Like, if you want to meet people that way, then it's fine, Because I also hope to meet someone organically, like in a cafe, like, or something like that. But in our generation, like in the modern times right now, we have dating apps, and I feel like you should make use of the technology that God has given you. Yeah, of course, in the dating apps, there's always that like dark side and bad side related to hookup culture and all of that. But I can get into that in a different episode, not this episode. If you are in the dating apps, the girlies, the single girlies, like, of course, be careful of catfish, be careful of people who just want to use you, scammers. Make sure you also, of course, have your boundaries, girls. Like, have your boundaries. I feel like chivalry is not dead, so definitely there will be some good guys in the dating apps, but of course, you have to like go through a lot of bad guys. So just don't lose hope. Don't lose hope in finding a good guy if it's through the dating app. Because I heard a lot of stories, even from my office mates or people that I know who found love through these dating apps. But of course, I feel like sometimes it's a miracle or sometimes it's one in a million. But again, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope, girls. Aside from that, I think another way that I'm coping with this breakup and like really trying to gain my power again is, of course, by watching Sex and the City. I know, I know. I already watched Sex and the City back then, but I'm rewatching it again because honestly, whenever I would watch it, I feel so empowered. Like, I feel like as women, we do not know our power. Like, we literally can mess with men's heads. And that is literally what Sex and the City is all about. Like, those four friends, they're just like single, navigating the single life and the dating life in New York. Out of all those four friends, if you watch Sex and the City, like I feel like I am a lot like Charlotte York. I'm a lot like her because she is a hopeless romantic, but at the same time, she's not afraid to go into the dating scene. But of course, she has like her boundaries and she's very clear with her boundaries. Like, she respects herself as a woman. So she knows that she should not just like, oh, sleep around with everyone every chance she gets. Like, she knows that she has standards and she's not afraid to tell these men about it. So, yeah, I feel like I relate to Charlotte York a lot, especially in terms of my dating style. Like, I am still a firm believer of chivalry. I like a guy courting me. I like the courting stage. I like going on brunch dates or activity dates, to get to know people first and really build a connection through that way. And yeah, I also have, of course, my boundaries when it comes to me. Like, I know that I should respect myself. And of course, it's okay to flirt. But again, just be respectful. Remember that you're still a girl, you have power. And, you know, you should be careful of who has access to you, to your peace, to your happiness, to everything. And I think watching Sex in the City, as a single girly is really empowering because they really tell you to, go into the dating scene knowing that you're powerful, you're a powerful, pretty woman, who has ambitions, who has a career. And men should be chasing you, not you chasing the men. Of course, I would love to have a partner, but again, I'm not like rushing to find one. I'm not like so desperate to find one immediately just because I'm single. Like I'm honestly just enjoying the ride of being single and dating around, getting to know people, and I've always been such an outgoing person. And I know myself, like when I like someone and when I commit to someone, I'm really very honest and genuine. So I'm honestly excited to meet new people, learn from them, also learn more about myself, like how I am like as a single person, how I am like in the dating scene. And yeah, I'm not afraid to really go out there. And I feel like if you're single, please go watch Sex in the City so that you get your power back. Because at the end of the day, we women are so much more powerful than we think. We can literally achieve anything that we put our hearts and soul into. And plus, we're pretty pa, we have beauty, we have brains. Like, honestly, any man would be so lucky to have us, right? So, yeah, that is the end of today's episode. I honestly feel like I talked way too much. But yeah, maybe in the next episode, I'll get more into the dating apps, what I've experienced in the dating apps. But yeah, I hope you guys liked today's podcast episode. Honestly, this is the most honest one that we posted here on the podcast. So I hope you guys like it and follow us for more. Bye bye.